GG's, Dundadas, Hyenas, Scuba Down to learn from Scuba Steve was criminated, y'all. I Rock Luther King X. Don't forget the Kennedy doing his million march right here on YouTube. We conducting ourselves the most highest. Life's what you make it. You can't love it, you can't hate it. It's gonna be simply what you make it. We stay more affirmative than ever. You heard we put out 2025 pyramids. We doing our million march. We're in the elevator. Who's elevator? God's elevator. Our way to the top. And we stay more active than ever. God chose you because He knew He could trust you. God's best kept secret. Let's get it right. That's a Fendi. We got Thf Bayzoo on the list. And it's messed up. It seems like Lil Durk. It seems like Lil Durk in the OTF camp, got a big cloud hanging over them, Got a big dark cloud hanging over them, And it's wild crazy, It's wild crazy, because at the end of the day, and then Bayzoo, it seems like Bayzoo, he was with most of the real killers, so he should be knowing how to move around, Wasn't you trolling YNW Melly, trying to get on his sales, so you should be able, like, going to the auto parts. I'm not saying that going to your auto parts, going to the auto parts anywhere in Chicago, like, why are you going to the auto parts, You could have made your mechanic go to the auto parts to get the parts, but you needed to get it yourself or something. Who knows how that works, Who actually knows how that works? You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. So Lil Durk began bad, worse news and worse news and worse news. Duty Low got shot. Fucking the dude that bodied the unalived the dude in the at the church. He killed the dude at the church. He's knocked off, Booba 600 knocked off, like a bunch of, like, so many people's knocked off, so many people that got locked up, like, what's going on with OTF, so many people sliding, like, they got a curse. It's like a curse on OTF right now, GG, a whole motherfucking curse. Then they got this dude, well, they trying to say the dude that actually killed them, that he's caught. I guess he's caught, or whatever the case may be, You know what I'm saying? But let's see what they got to. Let's what's going on, GG. Bro, and then they got the tape going all around the yo. Thf Bayzoo, Durk got a big dark cloud hanging over him, I know Durk is sick right now, But the same thing that make you laugh, make you cry, You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Brother, the storm, Yeah, this year, 2 more solid members, I see. Yo, 2025 is not the year. It's not the year for him, 2025 is not the year, for fucking Durk, and OTF, anybody that gotta be close to them.
Get themselves killed trying to run get some of that chicken. That is some of the best chicken in the land. I used to eat out when I stayed on 45th and Cottage before they took the projects down. That Golden's and that other restaurant on Stony Golden Wings, yo, to get a
actually did pass away. Now, to be honest with y'all, from the video, it was no way he would survive, y'all. They overdid him, and on top of that, it's very clear that this was either a backdoor situation or he was set up because, judging from the video, it looked like he was stalked or followed or one of the above. Now, according to sources, they say Zoo was in the area predominantly populated by Mexicans, and there's junkyards all throughout the area. So the fact that we can see from the surveillance he was unalived by 2 African American guys already raised a red flag, because they normally wouldn't even be in that area. So how were they able to get that close up on Zoo and just be there, period? And if you pay attention to the video, it's clear that he didn't even see it coming as he was walking to his vehicle when he was ambushed by the 2 men. So either they followed him and found the right time to strike, or his location was dry. In Chicago, it could go either way, so you never know. But the story goes that he was coming from the auto parts store on his way to the vehicle when 2 men ambushed him. We're going to get into the video. We can't show the whole thing due to YouTube and their guidelines, but we'll play enough where you can see what's going on. Now, before we get into it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. So right here, this is Zoo. Zoo will be over here. As you can see, they parked somewhere far. It seems like they was waiting to strike, and as soon as he came out, that's when they got him. Here's Zoo right here. Sheesh. Alright, so it's pretty much quick, but from what we could see too, you can see that they only came to do whatever they needed to do to Zoo. Whoever he was with right here, he got shot too, but it's not like they was aiming for him too much. Pay attention. 3 people were shot, actually. Sheesh. And that's another thing, right? So the news and everybody is saying that he was hit twice. One in the abdomen and one in the torso.
That's crazy, because it looked like they stood over him. They looked like they over a thing, but I guess they was, I don't know what they were showing at.
But at the end of the day, it's no way he was hit only twice. Clearly you can see 2 people were shooting, and the other one was shooting him a whole bunch of times, even after the other one left. See? Gray shirt was going crazy. Black shirt left. Gray was still shooting. And you know the craziest part? The craziest part is, these days, nothing is hidden, right? It literally just happened. They already got the surveillance video, and it's crazy because I'm wondering who even put this out, right? Look. Didn't even see it coming. Sheesh. Alright, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty sure y'all get the memo.
Damn, what they say that they already got the people who did it, like they don't got them because they don't think, but they say they found out the person who actually did it, GG. Like, how does that work? How do you find out the person who actually did it? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. His social media is active. That's what they say. They say the dude that did it, social media is active, That shit hit different. So who's this? This is supposed to be the... Respect to black man, new stuff like Smash. Happy holidays, my G. Happy holidays, Dada. Happy holidays to you, GG. Happy holidays, Dada. Straight to you, Dada. Shout out to you, Dada. This street shit's scary. Every time I leave the crib, I know it's a chance I might not make it back home. Love you people while they here, ladies. If you got a nigga that's in the street, be his peace, his save, his space. We already got to watch over our shoulders 24/7. I just don't get it. Sometimes when little dude Scoom just died and they did all that trolling towards him, nobody was on here saying they shouldn't be trolling him or dick riding DMG like they from they hood 100. But when it comes to the BDs, every time the utmost respect should be given. People shouldn't disrespect the real nigga. The streets watered down like them niggas can smoke somebody mama and troll and y'all laugh. But when somebody happened to them, nothing but dick sucking going on. It just be standard shit. The data loose. Let's see. They gotta watch it. We can't do that type of cameras. Damn, homie on the cam. Damn, homie got the same. Yo, bro, why the fuck do you got the same outfit on, the Dada? Like, why the fuck you got the outfit? Like, what the fuck?
But I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/hookah_anonymous_. You guys been telling us to.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know this, the Dada. You doing something? Burn the outfit, burn the car, throw away the gun, the Dada. Like everything should be gone, the Dada, that you're just doing, and delete every fucking thing that you got the outfit in. Maybe the Dada, I understand sometimes you gotta get them while the getting's good. The Dada, you might not be able to get them again. You want to be able to see them again. You might not be. You gotta get it while the getting's good. I understand, the Dada. So if you're gonna sit there, the Dada, you're gonna slide on a nigga, and you're gonna sit there and slide on it. Make sure you delete the pictures right after. Like, you got enough time that you riding away, the Dada, that you could be deleting pictures. Like, yo, hold on, let me see if what you doing? Deleting fucking pictures that I got the same outfit on, motherfucker. Like, this shit's crazy, the Dada. Like, what you like? These niggas just automatically blame you, wop niggas to. Oh yeah, look at, but you probably. Who knows, man? That ain't enough.
Create one for the longest.
Everybody.
So,
I mean, everybody got that outfit. His whole team should wear the outfit now. Everybody should go buy the same outfit and just start fucking taking pictures with the same outfit. So you want to say that I'm the one that guess what? That here, you take a picture with the outfit, you take a picture with the outfit, you take a picture with the outfit, and everybody should start posting the outfit, the I guess that's the only way, the everybody post the outfit, the go buy them fucking Jordans, the with the same tracksuit, the and get it popping, the buy the outfit.
Recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest Thf first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at hookah_anonymous_ and follow us there. Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, grand opening, grand closing. And please don't get on here and say nobody's being police, because we didn't post it and it's already all over social media. Now, these days, as I always tell y'all, it don't pay to be in the street, because this is not the 80s or the 90s. With all the technology out there,
like I said, if you want people to fucking, you want people to understand that it was used or this or that, how about you just go over there, take off your outfit, let everybody that had nothing to do with the situation, post up, post up their situation with the outfit, fuck it, because nigga, this shit's crazy. The picture and the video, it's the outfit that makes everything think like, damn, look at the shoes. There's the shoes in the outfit, because the shoes don't even match the outfit like that. The shoes is baby blue, on the bottom, white shoes, with the gray night. Come on, bro, you could, like, you fucked up, on the color coordinate. The color coordinate is all the way off, but it's alright, but you know what I'm saying? I understand that the gun bottoms is clear, but nigga, it seems blue, so you got, you know what I'm saying? But you got the gray and the black, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know, the Dada.
These days, whether it's shot spotters, license plate readers, ring cameras, surveillance cameras, people cooperating, it just makes no sense to do a crime, because 9 times out of 10, you're going to be caught. And oh yeah, not to mention the ultimate crime solver of them all, social media. Now, it comes a point in time where you have to ask yourself, is it considered snitching, or are these guys just moving way too sloppy? And honestly, I think it's the sloppy part. You either want someone so bad that you're willing to deal with the consequences and you expect it, or you move smart. It seemed like these guys rather just deal with the consequences for whatever reason. Because if you ask me, Bayzoo shooting had to be a hit.
Oh, it had to be a hit. I mean, he told Melly that he knows what he been doing in the streets, that he knows it's gonna happen to him. So if you know it's gonna happen to you, you should have been moving a little bit more accurately, You know what I'm saying? You should have been a little bit under the radar. Why are you going to the older part? Like, maybe he went to go get a light. Maybe he went to go get... That's the only thing I'm saying. Like, he fixed his own light shit. Maybe his brake light was off thing. But that was a real thing for... Like, you was going to get a car part, nigga. You could have sent your mechanic get that car part, You know what I'm saying? You got to be moving right, You know what I'm saying? And... it's crazy how these niggas, like, you got songs with King Von. This dude got songs with King Von. He got songs with Lil Durk. He got songs with these people, why are you still in the hood, It's like, you know what I'm saying? You're a big target. Even if people don't even like people don't even gotta be on your heels like that, they was gonna get you. So you really solid. You actually drilling. You out there to taking people like and they saying that you're doing the shit to the watch and shit, so Zay Osama, or the situation allegedly in the situation with the big A girl from YM Millie, the YM whatever Young Money, the Young Money situation, or the situation with DMG or whatever case may be, Scoop, like, who knows, but you go like, and then the way they was running, right, this dude didn't even have his back turned. It was running at him through the side, It be the perkies, Niggas be loose off the perkies, cause you didn't see them people running at you, You ain't scooping out the area, You gotta stand on business, You actually in the streets. You can't be going to no old like body shop, But you on the west side, you claiming, So you damn, man. It's crazy, man. These niggas moving. I feel like they get back to being regular people. Like, yo, we regular people. You're not regular no more, Like, you got songs with King Von. You're in Chicago. You know people's looking up to you, or looking at you, or trying to get you, What you saying?
How everything went down.
And it's kind of easier to get him because he not easier, but like you over here, you seen FBG Duck over here, you got people like you got different family members that like, fucks with your people, like damn, bad vibe,
These guys literally risked their freedom, knowing that it's a huge possibility everything will be caught on camera, being that this all happened in a busy area with multiple establishments or places. But to make matters worse, a suspect who I'm sure is just a matter of time was already identified thanks to social media detectives. Now, whether it's really him or not, it's a very interesting comparison, seeing as though one of the suspects who shot Bayzoo happens to have on the same clothes on his Instagram. Not to mention, he's affiliated with another man who lost his life, giving motive as to why they would want something done to Bayzoo in the first place, but we'll get to that later. Now, I don't know what's going on, but this is the second person who was pointed out in the shooting death due to the clothes they were wearing when they were caught on surveillance. Just a few weeks ago, the man who shot an unalive No Limit J-Dog was identified by police not only because he was caught on surveillance, but he also had a hat on that made it easier for police to point him out because he wore that same exact hat in the commission of a separate crime before that one.
Do not pay your next car insurance
this
bill.
Nigga bugging, he all like, what the? He tripping.
We have a man that was caught on camera in the shooting of Thf Bayzoo, who social media had pointed out wearing the same exact outfit during the shooting in the picture. Now, we're not going to say any names, but if you know, then you know. Here's a comparison of the pictures. One is a picture of the man during the shooting, and the other is a picture of that same man in one of his social media posts. Now, literally, the same Nike Tech outfit, it seems like, as well as the Jordans. Now, we could be wrong, and everyone else that made the same comparison, but y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Now, here's why everyone is pointing fingers at this individual. According to social media, he reps a gang called BVC. Quick backstory. After watches were taken from a certain rapper affiliated with Lil Durk while he was asleep, according to him, there was a bunch of rumors saying that he was robbed, but he said that those rumors were false. THF members were blamed for taking the watch, but it was never 100% confirmed. That's until a THF member named TP was shot unalive in front of his kid and baby mother. From the outside looking in, everyone pointing fingers at 051 due to the back and forth between the two that's been going on forever, but the people closest to the situation would say different. Many believe that BVC member Man Man was the one who allegedly unalived TP. We're unsure of the motive, but it's claimed to be due to the watch situation concerning that same rapper that was affiliated with Lil Durk. Although we don't know what TP had to do with the situation, it seemed like he was just guilty by association and taken out because he repped THF. Now, ironically, the same person who was accused of taking TP's life would lose his life shortly after. According to Chicago Sun-Times, it'll say, quote, 2 men were unalived in the shooting Tuesday in Grand Crossing on the south side. Antonio Rogers and Taiwan D. Washington were traveling north in a blue sedan about 3:20 p.m. in the 6800 block of South State Street when someone in the silver car fired shots, Chicago police said. Rogers, 30, suffered gunshot wounds to his head and body, while Washington, 22, was shot in his head and neck. Both were taken to University of Chicago Medical Center, where they were pronounced deceased. Now, after the death of Bayzoo was announced, many people from out west was posting Lil Deuce and BVC Man. This is where the theory comes from, that his shooting may have been get back for either one of them. But to be completely honest with y'all, no one really knows where it came from, I guess, unless you did it. Bayzoo is a well-known staple within the drill community, and it could have came from anywhere. Most people are always going to say 051, clearly because they're known rivals and been beefing forever, but it can also be a situation where money was put on his head allegedly, therefore anyone is willing to take it. Now as for the picture, the man everyone pointing fingers at is a part of BVC. So they saying it was get back, or maybe it's just a coincidence, but he was pointed out as having involvement, they matched his clothes, and there's a motive. Then to make matters worse, he himself deactivated his own Instagram, putting even more suspicion on him, even if no one was paying attention to him. So he basically self-incriminated himself, because even if it wasn't true, by him deactivating his Instagram...
Man, he needed to deactivate that shit, Dada. He needed to deactivate that shit, Dada. Niggas was on it like they was already sending pictures, Dada. They over here, Dada, posting a picture of you with the same outfit, the same shoes, the same... What you mean they incriminated, nigga? He's already incriminating. This dude's already bugging, Dada. Damn, Bayzoo! Bayzoo! The dark cloud of OTF, they taking out everybody, they taking out everybody. They hit Duty Low, they done got Duty Low in Atlanta, they done knocked off like 3 of them, 4 of them, for different separate occasions, different bodies or whatever the case may be, and now King Von's gone, like.
Yeah, I see you drop the song,
crazy.
Beat the Body or whatever. That's what bro right here, Zoo.
Yeah, featuring Zoo in front of me and Zoo in front of Beat the Body.
Real members, man. Official made it out this shit.
They got Zoo! They done got Bayzoo, Damn, GG.
You know how that shit go.
So where y'all get the...
This is the dude that Mooble Crump. He was on Mooble Crump's hills. He was on Millie's hills. He was on all around the individuals' hills. Not that we don't know if he got something to do with the situation, but damn,
concept of that song from, as far as...
Real life, you know? That's just what happened.
I ain't no shit. I
see you, Tuck.
I see what's going on. I ain't talking. I'm outside.
No, you ain't outside. You in the crib.
I'm in somebody's crib, but I'm just been outside.
niggas be forgetting about live, like that live in the room.
Man, you
like
don't even
this.
drink, man. You a kid. Stop acting like you really drinking, man.
Trying to catch your ass drunk.
What did you consider respect? When you on live with them, kicking it with
You're
them?
on live, and it was just like, you know, you were kind of talking to each other, but there were other moments where it felt like you respected him.
I did. I ain't gonna sit there and flex like they be saucing Melly up. That's what I Melly up. Like, yeah, they be putting emphasis on shit, but I let them do what they do, gang. I ain't here to say nobody or not. You feel me? It is what it is. But
male 142 years old. He's out 4 times.
It's the NBA on Prime.
Fuck with Millie Dundada. Well, nigga, if you knew he was moving like that, you knew you was beefing like that, Dundada. Like, what? Why you moving? Like, I don't know, man. You was moving mad wacky, nigga. Like, them niggas ran up on a side angle. You could have easily turned your head and kind of see something, Dundada. You let them run up on you, GG. And I'm not saying that you let them, because of course you didn't let them, but man, Dundada.
All right, GSW 4 times.
Oh.
4. They're just gonna be male 1, and he's currently unconscious.
Fam, imagine this. You spend half your life around guns, money, and music, but only one of them really saves you. You make it out the city, beat a murder charge, see your brother blow up in the music industry, and think maybe, just maybe, you finally outran the life you came from. But in this world, fam, ain't no such thing as outrunning it. Because when you live by it, you die by it. And ain't just me saying that, or you. The rapper we talk about today already knew that.
Yo, this caught my head.
Yeah,
What's going on?
they say like 33, folks. I'm down for the stretches, man. They know this.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, though.
That's how it go. Everybody gun, everybody gun. For sure.
Out, bro.
I know that already.
You heard me.
What you say, the data?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Though, on the one, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He sitting around here, bro, think old block ain't gonna get his ass, bro. I'm not taking sizes, bro. Old block gonna get their asses, bro. They coming. Fucked up.
Old block, how? Old block, no, whoa. Old block, nigga. Old block is getting their nigga belt to ass put on them right now, nigga. Old block is not coming. Old block don't fuck with OTF like that, nigga. Nigga, this is Lil Durk's partner. He died.
King Von, I know. King Von
no,
is
him, Bayzoo died like 2 days ago.
No.
Thf Bayzoo. He died 2 days ago.
No, I just come peep my head and hearing stuff. Cause I was watching on my other phone. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. No one's they're not putting out the ass the yeah, they ass answer to him. Like 3 members from the 600 side done got knocked off the data. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got knocked off for some all different type of bodies. Someone like bodies, this dude body someone over here at a church, this other dude body someone over here, the data, Lil Durk locked up. Duty Low, the data, the bald-headed dude, he got popped and robbed in Atlanta. And this dude right here, the data, he just got popped out of auto shop, the data, like, you know, auto parts. He went inside to buy car parts. And when he went inside to buy car parts, the data, they ran up on him and they gunned him down, the data. You know what I'm saying? So
that's crazy, bro.
Right now been getting their ass handed to him, the data.
Hey, look, I'm just the CEO. I'm just checking in and stuff. I'm watching on my other phone. I'm gonna let you continue the show. I just pop my head up.
All right, the data. All right, you're about to get all the good information right now.
I ain't ducking. Whatever you got coming to you. For the God, I heard. Don't be sad. I heard a lot of y'all last, but my son, I know what's coming to me. Y'all just gotta get there. You ain't just say stop a criminal.
Now, what if I told you that the same man who once stood beside Lil Durk and King Von in one of the most talked about murder cases to ever come out of Atlanta just became the last one gone? Technically, we're talking about Thf Bayzoo, one of the most respected and some say feared names to come out of Chicago's South Side, connected to OTF, 600, and Lamron, a man who not long ago was still fighting his own battles, going live with his opposition, having footage of him getting into altercations in jail, and standing tall through every rumor, every headline, and every court date. But within the last 24 hours, everything changed. Late last night, social media lit up with reports that Thf Bayzoo had been gunned down. Clips saying comments started to fly. Some saying he was fighting for his life, others saying it was all a lie. But by the next morning, it was confirmed that Thf Bayzoo was gone. And when I seen the confirmation myself, I figured it was only right to tell his story, pay our respects, and hopefully somebody watching this learns from the road he took. Because his life, fam, is a mirror of what the streets give and what they take away. Now, before we get into deep detail about this, there's already speculation that this may be tied to 2 stolen watches already belonging to.
Bro, you would look at this shit, you be like, yo, why is Bayzoo moving so wacky, the data? Look at the data, like, you got videos with King Von, bro. You would think, the data, that you're actually still on business, the data. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy, GG.
A Chicago rapper who once moved close with OTF. That's something we covered about a month ago. I'll leave the link in the bio. But as of right now, that's just speculation. But what we do know, and what we always said on this channel, in the streets, there's no such thing as forgiving, especially when a body drops. So until that's confirmed, it could be anybody behind it. So in this video, we're gonna go over who Thf Bayzoo really was, according to public records, the cases that followed his name, his connections to Lil Durk and King Von, his arrest at Lil Durk's mansion, and what led up to his final night that ended it all. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. To really understand Thf Bayzoo, you gotta understand the era he came up in. We're talking early 2010 Chicago, the height of what the world will later call the drill era. You had Chief Keef putting the sound on the map, Lil Durk and Lil Reese catching national attention, and young sets from every block trying to make a name off music, street reputation, or both. Bayzoo wasn't new to that life. He was one of the older.
Well, people, I feel like Bayzoo gave himself up the dollar, like he was, like, ain't no more real people out there, the dollar. He wasn't mingling with the realest ones. Kevon's passed away, the dollar. Lil Durk's locked up, the dollar. He's just out there, the dollar. Sad, the dollar. You know what I'm saying? Probably taking perkies or whatever case it be, the dollar. You know what I'm saying? Lacking, the dollar. Not that he's giving himself to them, the dollar, but he's actually giving himself to them, the dollar. Because you got videos with King Von. You was on YM Melly's Hills, the dollar. You had conversation. You were saying that he knows how to move, so you understand the street life and shit like that. You understand what's going on and shit like that. Everybody knows that you probably not gonna go to AutoZone, whatever the case may be, but you gotta stand on business, the dollar, and be aware of that. You stay coherent of the shadows, GG. Stay coherent of the shadows. We tell you that every day, the dollar, especially if you're living like that. And then it's crazy because YM Melly told Bayzoo, yo, I'm not never leaving Chicago. And you know what I'm saying? RIP to him, the data, but look here, you know what I'm saying? FBG Duck told Vlad, I'm never leaving Chicago. Not yet, the data. I'm not leaving it. Like, I'm not leaving Chicago. And look at what happened. RIP to him, the data. But this dude leaves and then comes back and then stays in there, the data, stays there, the data, while everything's transpiring because you want to stay right there, the data. Come on, bro. You already seen what happened to Dooley Low. You already seen what's going on, the data. But you know what I'm saying? People, you know what I'm saying? Their heads be getting too big, the data, and they be forgetting who they are. Maybe Bayzoo forgot that he even had interviews with and videos with King Von and shit like that. Like King Von still's King Von, the data. Look at you on the side of him, the data, doing interviews, the data. Nigga, it's a fucking, like, you already know there is up with you, but it's crazy, GG.
Figures from THF said, short for Trigger Happy Family. Some consider him a chief of THF. THF wasn't just some rap crew. They was known in the streets. They go by THF 46. It's allegedly a set of mainly black disciples, but also with some gangster disciples. The exact territory of THF 46 is large, ranging from 44th to 48th.
But it's a crazy, you know what's crazy about this shit, they said that Bayzoo probably didn't even have nothing to do with the dude DMG, or the dude Scoop, that happened to die, They said his partners probably did it, like his partners probably had something to do with it. So his partners is still alive. So his partners, them same niggas that slid on homie, they might be sliding, they might be already going about to slide on your asses, because it wasn't even him that did it. So if he wasn't a trigger man, the trigger mans is still out there. And them trigger men's about to go trigger happy, they about to get back, they're about to spin. So that's what I'm guessing. That's what allegedly.
Cottage Grove to Lake Park. You see, back then, the younger guys like King Von, D-Thing, and Lil Durk looked up to people like Zoo, the ones who survived before the world even knew what drill music was. He was known to pop out in the trenches, show love to the youngins, but at the same time, he had that street credibility you couldn't fake.
This company is going viral for its new process that gives you permanent.
If Zoo wasn't a trigger man, but Zoo was like, he said that he's standing on business.
Zoo's name became global. He had his first major public beef that was known outside the city, and it was with none other than 051 Melly, one of the most well-known and unpredictable figures from the Chicago 051 Young Money says. That tension between THF and 051 had been bubbling for years, but with multiple losses on both sides, when Melly started dissing Zoo and members close to OTF publicly, Zoo responded and went viral. Now before we hear that viral live from Thf Bayzoo and 051 Melly, I want to talk about one of the murders.
Nigga, yeah, but when he was talking to Young Money, I remember that live, when he was talking to him, he said, oh yeah, you put me on, man, you got me lit, That's how fucking lit this nigga Melly was. Melly was so lit, he's over here live with this nigga, and he's getting him lit, People start to recognize him, and he's not even a rapper or nothing, he's just on live, That's a different type of individual right there,
that happened before that live that made it go viral. See, back in 2015, 051 Melly had got shot in the foot. He even tweeted about it, saying my it hurt so bad, man. And he also posted a picture of his foot. Now, it was rumored that there was a bag on his head from his opposition. And the person that allegedly shot him in his foot was a 15-year-old who went by the name of THF Raheem. But unfortunately, back in May of 2015, Raheem Dameron, aka THF Raheem, was gunned down at around 8:15 p.m., leaving a Golden Fish and Chicken restaurant and walking near 45th Street and Cottage Grove Avenue with 4 other 14 and 15-year-old boys and other witnesses when 4 or 5 shots were fired from a silver sedan, leaving him DOA. May Raheem rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. Later that month, a 051 affiliate was arrested. Arius Fitch, 20 years old at the time. He was arrested on the 6900 block of South Paxton Avenue and was charged with first-degree murder. Now, he ended up telling, and he was later released in 2023 and resulted in. And that was one of many murders. And I figure I'd tell you that so you can get some clarity on why that live went viral. And before I play this live, I'll tell you another fun fact. Thf Raheem was cousins with FBG Duck. He was at the funeral alongside Thf Bayzoo. And we all know Thf Bayzoo was connected to Lil Durk and 300. So people were saying the connection there was kind of weird. But check out this live.
I ain't no shit.
He did say he was at the funeral with the Dada. So he was at the funeral with FBG Duck, the Dada. Now you on the side of King Von, the Dada. And they saying that he got thing. And then King Von, yo, the Dada. Like, even if you didn't even have nothing, even if you are thugging like that, whatever the case may be, the Dada, you should already know, the Dada, you can't be going to the fucking auto parts, the Dada. Like, what the fuck? You could have sent them the other two dudes alone, the Dada. The two dudes that got hit, that survived, or whatever the case may be, they could have went alone. They would never even got hit, the Dada, because they want to really Bayzoo, the Dada. But Bayzoo want to go to auto parts and go get a fucking brake light, a fucking light for the headlight, the Dada. Like, what the fuck, the Dada? You wildin', the Dada. You on the phone, on camera, you everything. If you did this live with fucking Melly, you should have knew you couldn't be outside. It doesn't matter where you at, the Dada. Like, what the fuck, the Dada? The last of the Mohegans, the Dada. You're in Chicago, the Dada. You left there, the Dada. Shh, you should have got up out of there.
You tuck? No, I ain't tucked. I'm outside. No, you ain't outside. You in the crib. I mean, somebody crib, but I'm just been outside. Man, you don't even drink, man. You're a kid. Stop acting like you really drinking, man. I'm trying to catch your ass drunk. Not happening. I'm trying to catch you drunk. But I'm drunk. I'm be super prepared, man. Your ass be out here. I was drunk. I was just drunk recently. Your ass be out here loose. Right here. Like a thought. Hey, I'm ready to catch your ass drunk. I ain't gonna catch you. You with the gang? You with the gang? Huh? Gang? Y'all all type of shit, man. I don't even know how to throw the ass up. How you throw all that? Come on, y'all type of shit. Come on, don't start that. Y'all all type of shit now, man. Man, stop that, man. We're gonna keep it real. We all type Touch Buddy, 757. What else y'all is, gang? That's gang now. All them gang, man. That's gang on my ass, man. Y'all might as well go up north and recruit. Nah, see, that's what I'm saying to you. You can't say that because y'all was just, before you was there, y'all was just Dog Pound, The Father, Brain Dead. All of them was in this video. This ain't what you want. I had everybody in that video. Stop that, man. Who the shit clicked up with? Yes, we would. Bro, I'm telling you. And look, we don't want to be real, for we ain't going to be on here not being real, bro. I just said before you went to jail, bro. Y'all got that bad, though. Man, listen, before you went to jail, now if you came home, you might ain't fucking with all them. But this
them niggas put Chino Burger. They said they ordering up the Chino Burger. Melly is crazy. They talking about Durk right there. The Dada, you this ain't what you are. The Dada, all of y'all niggas clipped up. The Dada, y'all try to clip up on Melly. The Dada, Melly's like he's staring down. But yo, if you have a conversation like this, the Dada, 5 years ago, you mean to tell me, the Dada, you get 5 years forward and you go 10 years down? Like, you wasn't going to no older parts. You was going to older parts fucking 13 years ago. What the fuck you moving like that? Every year, the Dada, you get smarter, the Dada. You move better, the Dada. You don't move the same, the Dada, that you used to. You don't go back to, because your boys is hanging right there, the Dada. You're not dumb. You can't go to older parts, older zone, nigga.
I'm saying, before you still block that you just said, besides probably certain individuals, we don't do no clicking, boy, on cars.
Whether you're a professional welder or simply take pride in
Nah, you clicking up, bro. Y'all niggas is clicking up. GHS 600, all that shit. Come on, bro. Y'all know y'all clicking up.
That was the outside looking in. That's what y'all thought. That's why y'all picked up with everybody. Oh no, shit. They fuck with us. We fuck with man. Don't backdoor some of that. You can't say you can't say Jaro and Young Money been 10 years. You can't say 35th. 35th. You said 757. Locked in. That's the only block, but all the other shit. 35th? How 35th wasn't? 35th was nobody's 2011-12, man. Man, you can't. You know that. They know that. That's the youth. That's the youth. Right. What you on though, gang? I don't know shit. I'm chilling, man. You ain't getting off the horse today, bro? Yeah, in a minute, I'm fit too. They smirking and smiling shit, bro. I'm funny to you, bro. Cuz you keep asking what I'm on, man. I'm chilling, man. I can't be happy. That's what I'm gonna be. I'm always happy. You always be smiling, bro. All right, think your ass converted, man. Man, get your goof ass out of here, man.
They try to say that Melly done died of on the live Thf Bayzoo's stepson, the Raheem kid. They trying to say that Melly did that. It was Melly that handled that because he shot Melly in the foot. It was him that shot Melly in the foot.
Hell no. I'm bored, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm dry, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm finna move to Mexico, man. Start a new life, bro. I'm scared. Oh, no, I ain't never moving out of Chicago. Oh, yeah. I love it here. Make it here. You said make it here. Sure. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it to 100 years. Sure. I'm gonna be one of the last ones standing. Yeah, you know how to move. Duck that taco. Nah, I ain't ducking my taco. Just say you said it right the first time. I know how to move. I ain't ducking my taco. You know how to move. I'm gonna give that to you. I can't find your way. You definitely know how to move. I'm seeing what I want to be seen. Shoot that money, man. Ain't nobody gambling today. Let's play cards. You don't even play cards, bro. You won't even play cards in the county, so don't tell me to play cards. All right. Hey, yo, your dick on my lap on 4th grade. She told you guys in the holiday. What the fuck is that? I don't suck folks' dick. What's funny, man? Look, you looking at us now. You could go follow her. Chill thirst ass out there. You chase this shit. No, I'll be blocking fans. Yeah, well, I finna go chase this shit, boy. Well, I'll be blocking them when they say shit. Why I on 4-6 shit? Like you right here.
Yo, that's crazy, nigga. Cause they said Melly, they put in Chino Burger. They put in Chino Burger in the chat, Nooski, Nooski, and this nigga's stepson. That is fucking, yo. And this nigga's over here trying to act like, yo, Bayzoo, you should have took his, you should have been moving like how he's moving, You should be actually moving, Like you should have stood out the way, That's crazy. Look at the shit that you was on the, bro.
King Chaos, he talking about Melly, it's your turn. I'm blocking. Big wise. Why on 4-6 shit? On 4th grade, you got my shit busting, boy. Every time I'm tweaking with the op. Boy, hell no, you ain't gonna be saying no YM46 shit, man. We just cooler right now. We ain't no motherfucking YM46 shit. I'm YM, boy. You know that. Mercy, y'all don't want me on y'all side. Man, we don't want, fuck, I don't want you on my motherfucking side, dude. Me, man. Man, I don't want you on my side. That's why your homie don't be trying to pull an MC card, you hear me? See, that's the thing. I can't pull an MC card, and I ain't MC. I'm BD shit. Now, I don't pull that card in there either. You hear that? I don't pull that card either. I'm what I am. I'm got money. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Your ass ain't no real BD, that's what. Man, listen, you know what they going to hear. You know what they doing. Who you with, man? Hey, I ain't with nobody, you know. I ain't with all these friends, bro. Niggas, man. Who is that, bro? Nah, I ain't with nobody.
Now, from the outside looking in, people thought two people was having casual conversation on live. But little did people know, who wasn't aware of the situation, they was really enemies. And there was really blood in the streets. Now, Thf Bayzoo would later speak on this live, but that wouldn't come till years later. But unfortunately, for 051 Melly, he would surely lose his life. September 1st, 2019, 051 Melly, a member of Chicago street gang 051 Young Money, was shot and killed at a house party in the Woodlawn area. It was around 2:45 a.m. inside of a residence in the 6100 block of South Street. Melly, aka Yarmel Williams, was just 27 years old, suffering from numerous gunshot wounds to the body, and was taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where he was pronounced deceased. May he rest in peace. I love condolences to his family. A 34-year-old woman was hit in the foot and took herself to St. Bernard Hospital, where she is listed in good condition. Police said witnesses had been uncooperative with the investigation. It was rumored that week, Melly had allegedly shot up a home of a rival Taekwondo World gang member who had his girlfriend and a baby inside. And this was allegedly retaliation. But nonetheless, everybody who was beefing with 051 Young Money started to celebrate, as well as THF. Now fast forward a few years, Zoo, Durk, and King Von weren't just associates. They were brothers in arms. In 2014, King Von was arrested for a murder in Chicago and ended up sitting down for over 3 years. During that time, Durk and THF Zoo stayed solid. Shortly after, Thf Bayzoo would get arrested as well. It was for another murder. He would get arrested at Lil Durk house. But after waiting for some years behind bars, waiting to go to trial, the charges were dropped for both King Von and Thf Bayzoo. They came home around the same time and decided to drop music. They dropped the track titled Beat That Body, with over 13 million views, I ain't counting, released 7 years ago.
Them my motherfucking partners. We gon' have speed, ain't no fucking pulling over. Pull up on.
And then they did an interview with a well-known platform called 16 Shot, over 500,000 views and counting. They talked about that experience incarcerated, how long they served, and what was their plans next. Check out a clip.
Don't nigga come slide on no bitch and nothing like that.
I'm not, hell no.
Y'all don't bullshit like that. Alright, what about, you can speak on your upbringing, you know, how it was growing up in your hood.
Shit, roaches, rats, all types of snakes, rats, roaches.
So, what's some things you probably experienced that most people probably, you know, never went through or wouldn't know what it's like?
The same shit they had on, good niggas go through probably, you know? Death, chill.
Bamboo HR is the complete HR software. Self-service employee.
Shit like that. Regular shit. Hard, motherfucker broke as hell. They trying to get some money and shit.
True. So what's one of the craziest stories you could tell us about?
Oh no, I can't tell you no story. Let me see what story I can tell you about.
You know, it gotta be not hot, just something crazy.
One time we was out of town, Steve, funny as hell. Hey, that's good.
This Steve right here?
Yeah, this Steve.
We can tell that story. We was growing up. When we was growing up, we used to throw rocks at cars and shit. And this man got out and started chasing. That was one crazy day right there.
Now we can't really say like what type of like you know. See, I've been in jail before. I just did 3.5, then 4. Me and some used to be bodies and shit. Like that's the story we can tell. Like, they charged us with some bodies we ain't doing shit. We beat the bitches. That's the story we can tell.
Yeah, I see you drop the song. Beat the Body or whatever. That's what bro right here. Zoo.
Yeah. Featuring to in front of me and Zoo. Beat the Body.
Real members, man. Official made it out this shit. You know how that shit go.
Yeah.
So where y'all get the concept of that song from? As far as
I was real life, you know. That's what happened. It's really what happened.
So y'all was locked up for the same shit, different shit.
Different shit, man. Same case.
Same charges, but different, you know, different things.
Shit. When y'all got booked for that, y'all believe y'all was coming home, or you was like, it's over with?
You know you gotta have it in your head, like, hey, I'm gonna get out. You know, everybody gotta have that.
It's a tough fight. I'm gonna get the fuck out. Man, you know what I'm saying? You know what they say on your strong side. You gotta come from under this shit, man. Go hard.
But in real life, you know, that shit is looking ugly. So I have to see they. So all of them was before us, like, you know, they was doing trial before.
So how was it in court? Like, was they trying to paint you out to be something you wasn't?
What? It was on my ass, and the white people be crazy. I ain't gonna say white people, man. Yeah, the court stayed there.
Fuck the critics, man. Fuck them white folk. They trying to rail us, man. They trying to rail us.
Yeah, they be trying to paint a real picture.
So what about your people on the outside though? You was talking to them, telling you coming home. Was they believing it or the people just?
Everybody had faith though and hope, like not everybody, you know. But most like the guys, you know, some of the guys ain't, you know, but it just looked ugly. But like we got like dude, he was it was ugly, man. It was looking ugly, man. Say motherfucker come to court saying you killed him, you shot him and did this. Just shit, I got out this shit.
So what was the turning point in y'all? Well, in your case, what changed?
To the last minute, like it wasn't a turning point. Like I went to trial and shit. I went to hey, Mual, ask this for Mual. Tell me this, Mual. Like I had to go all the way through with this shit. You feel me? Like when I go all the way through with it, right? When. So I ain't really like I'm going to trial. I'm going to court. Where trial, you know that shit happen like 4-5 days straight. You go to court, win, and they evidence this. They saying what they got on your shit. So I had people come like, yeah, he shot me and shit. When people come like, yeah, he killed me. So it's looking ugly from the go. Like when somebody come and say, stand up and say, "You just shot me," move ugly.
So as we all know, King Von and Thf Bayzoo eventually signed the OTF. They was close to Lil Durk, and it only made sense. All three was home. Fast forward to February 2019, an altercation broke out outside the Varsity restaurant in Atlanta. A man was shot and robbed, and reports claim Lil Durk, King Von, and others, including Zoo, were allegedly involved. Police say they had surveillance footage showing the suspects firing from a vehicle, and a witness later identified a car that was allegedly owned to Durk, meaning it had OTF on the Trackhawk in Atlanta. That led to all three suspects being arrested: Von, Durk, and Thf Zoo.
An Atlanta judge today, 4 months after a shooting at the Varsity. We streamed the hearing live on our WSB TV News app as it happened. And new at 5, Channel 2's Lori Wilson learned new details about how money, jewelry, and cars could all be tied in with this shooting. Lori is live downtown near the Varsity. Lori?
Jovita, rapper Lil Durk turned himself in after a shooting across the street in the parking lot of the Varsity. A detective on the stand today said the rapper, who is used to being in front of the cameras, was actually caught on cameras at the Varsity, the BP here, and other businesses that put him at the scene of the crime. Right before rapper Lil Durk turned himself into Atlanta police, he gave Channel 2 Action News investigative reporter Mark Winnie an exclusive interview.
You're about to surrender as we speak.
Yeah.
How come?
Because I have nothing to hide. Like, I have nothing to run from.
2 weeks later, Durk, whose real name is Durk Derek Banks, and his co-defendant Devontae Bennett were in court, hearing APD detective Jeffrey Churchill lay out evidence against them.
I spoke to a witness who was there at the scene when the incident took place.
Churchill said the witness told him she was standing outside talking to Banks and Bennett in front of a cigar bar around 5 in the morning, February 5th, when they saw a fight in the car in front of them.
Mr. Banks pulled out a weapon. They hear gunfire.
Banks and Bennett sat and listened to the evidence against them as prosecutors worked to make the case that this was gang-related.
Do you know Mr. Banks to be self-admitted member of the Black Disciples criminal street gang organization?
Yes.
Prosecutors say Banks and Bennett are members of Chicago gangs, that they knew the victim, Alexander Witherspoon, had $30,000, an expensive chain, and a nice car, and that's why he was targeted. Banks' attorneys tried to create doubt that the rapper did any shooting.
You don't see Mr. Banks shooting on the street at any time. The only time you believe he was shooting is when he was in the camouflage Jeep, correct?
That's the only time I could see him shooting.
After 2 hours in court testimony and statements by prosecutors and defense, the judge ruled there is enough evidence for the case to go to trial.
This court finds probable cause.
The judge found probable cause to move forward with all of the charges against Banks and Bennett, including criminal intent to commit murder as well as criminal gang activity. They'll be back in court in a month to ask for bond. Live downtown, Lori Wilson, Channel 2 Action News.
Now, while Bayzoo's name appeared in early filings as a person of interest, his exact charges weren't made public, and his situation stayed quiet compared to others. But one thing for sure, according to the state of Georgia, he was allegedly there. Now, we spoke about this. Of course, 2 years later in 2021, King Von had unfortunately lost his life at a venue, which we also covered. I'll leave the link in the bio. And the charges were dropped against Lil Durk in this shooting. And some say the feds were trying to build up a bigger case. Maybe true, maybe not. But Thf Bayzoo spoke on this situation. After that interview was released, Lil Durk got arrested. Things started to look bad for OTF. Members was getting arrested for murder. OTF Duty Low was getting bucked in Atlanta and was also shot. And now fast forward to Saturday, October 25th, 2025, broad daylight. Thf Bayzoo and 2 unidentified males at around 1:30 p.m. was leaving a car parts store. The same man was waiting for them to come outside. Not sure how they got their location, but as they approached the trunk, over 20 shell casings was let off. As mentioned, 3 people were shot: a 35-year-old male, a 42-year-old male, and a 39-year-old male. And 5 vehicles were struck in a crossfire. It was later reported that Thf Bayzoo was one of the 3 men who was shot, with the condition of his life still unknown until the next morning. Sunday, it was reported that Thf Bayzoo had lost his life. May he rest in peace, and love and condolences to his family.
I don't know how he let them niggas approach him that close, bro. How you let them people approach you that close, bro?
The new Monster Menu is now at Burger King.
I like that. That's just, bro. They wasn't running from behind you. They was running from the side, like through his, this dude.
Schroeder, and then do we have anybody going to
3
sign?
people. None of them see no people running at him. 3 people, 3 individuals running, and you with 3 people, and none of y'all went to look.
Have them meet me here. to follow the Andersons. They're still on scene.
All right, well, 1023.
1060.
Go ahead.
Everyone that's on this gathering detail, they're all released and hold me down over here at the shooting on 31st and St. Louis. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
All right, everybody that was on the detail over at 26th Street, thanks for all your assists. 1006 boy, what color on that?
Silver.
All right, it's going to be silver.
1006 boy.
Go ahead.
The vehicle looks like it may be a Honda Accord, newer model, like 2020. And they're both shooters jumped in the passenger, in the rear, one in the passenger, so there are possibly at least 3 heads in the car.
Okay, 10-4, 1002 Sam, do you copy that?
1031.
Mark 31, go.
I'll go with the first victim, going to be a male, 142 years old. He's out 4 times.
All right, GSW 4 times. All right, 10-4.
Third is going to be a male, 1, and he's currently unconscious.
Okay, so we're going critical for him and good for the other, or critical for the first.
Yo,
the first and the third,
yo,
good for the
yo,
second.
the Dada. Look how they talking, the Dada. They just take like, bro, they take their time to get to you in Chicago. That shit's fucking crazy, GG. Like, bro, like ain't nobody driving. If you ain't getting drove into the hospital, you might be being unalive, the Dada. If so, like real shit, the Dada. If your ass ain't fucking driving yourself to the hospital, the Dada, you drive yourself to the hospital, they got you. They take their time, you're done on the scene.
100. Second, the third one's going to be critical when he shot left abdomen.
Okay.
Taking their time. Get here! Get here!
So witnesses are saying that a Chevy Impala took off eastbound from 31st and St. Louis after the shooting.
All right, Chevy Impala took off eastbound from 31st in St. Louis.
So we got EMS rolling over there. It's going to be 31st and St. Louis in the Picture parking lot. It's going to be just south of 31st on St. Louis. We got 3 victims.
Okay, yes, we know. You guys do have EMS, ambulance 34 and engine 99. They should both be pulling up. All right, 1031. Have you guys made contact? Because we're getting a call, 3250 St. Louis. There's a male shot in front.
Mark 1031. We got 3 victims over here. All male, black, between the ages of 30 and 40.
1031.
1030.
The original
They take
call,
their
the
time.
first one's going to be a
By
person shot.
then you would think
Details
they
follow.
gang.
Callers reported 2 males in a gray Chevy Impala just shot
Oh
a
God, you
male.
think you're gonna take 30 minutes to get to them, 10 minutes to get to them, 10 minutes, like 45 minutes.
457,
In there, shot.
main 457. 457 is going to 3250 South St. Louis. All right. 34, I'm going to need 2 more ambulances over here if we can get 457, please. You got 33, 67, and 457 on the way. 67, can you go 67? Go for 67. All right.
Fam, this story right here really heavy. Because when you look at it, Thf Bayzoo already lived through everything most don't make it out of. He beat a murder case, a couple. He stood next to some of the biggest names in the game. He had money, respect, and a second chance that most street dudes never get. But the truth is, freedom ain't the same as peace. And when your reputation is built off fear, the streets don't let you retire. They remember every word, every move, every bullet, and every loss. Zoo came from an era where being real meant something, when loyalty was everything, and showing weakness could get you killed. But sometimes, being quote-unquote real, in that sense, becomes the very thing that trap you in the life you tried to outgrow. Now you got people online celebrating his death and others crying, posting old pictures, saying he was solid, saying he didn't deserve it. But the sad part is, it's the same story we seen.
Shit's crazy, the Dada. So actually, can we get a clearer cut, the Dada? Cause why did they get him? Like, we gotta know, did 63rd get him, the Dada? Did he get got by his own people? Did he get got by BBs? Like, what actually got Bayzoo got, the Dada? Was it actually Zay Osama? Was it the Big A situation? Like, the girl situation? Like, what is it?
away. The cause of his death was the result of severe gunshot wounds sustained in a violent incident that ultimately cut his life short far too soon. The reality of his death has struck many with disbelief. It's difficult to process, yet the sad truth is that Bayzoo has truly checked out of this world. Before delving deeper into the circumstances surrounding his passing, it is only right to pause for a moment and extend heartfelt condolences to his family, his children, his friends, and every individual who ever cared for or was touched by him in any way. His loss is not just another name added to a tragic list. It is the loss of a human being who, at his core, had dreams, struggles, regrets, and hopes like anyone else. Reports indicate that Thf Bayzoo was allegedly killed in retaliation for the death of another individual known as Man from Bashville, BVC, who himself had been rumored to be involved in the killing of THFTP on West Side Chicago, though much of that remains speculative and surrounded by street-level whispers. These cycles of vengeance, pain, and retaliation continue to claim lives and create deep scars within communities already burdened by violence. According to multiple witnesses and online confirmations, Bayzoo was shot late last night of October 25, 2025, and it was later confirmed that he succumbed to his injuries. Those who knew him personally recall that he had long expressed a deep desire to leave Chicago behind, yearning for peace and a chance to start anew. In Fast Time live conversations, including 051 Melly, Bayzoo.
Crazy part is, they got it on video, and it ain't like someone recorded it. This is video from the surveillance camera of the company. Like, this is crazy.
Who actually confessed that he was tired of the criminal lifestyle, saying that he wanted nothing more than to escape the chaos, to perhaps move to Mexico, live quietly, and rebuild a life free of conflict and constant danger. Sadly, that chance never came.
Eating this means a night in for me.
He was going to go back to Chicago, go live comfortably in Chicago? Come on, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm finna move to Mexico, man. Start a new life, bro. I'm scared. Oh, no, I ain't never moving out of Chicago. Oh, yeah. I love it here. Make it here. You said make it here. So, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it to 100 years. So, I'm gonna be one of the last ones standing. Yeah, you know how to move. Duck that taco. I ain't ducking my taco. Just so you said it right the first time, I know how to move. I ain't ducking my taco. You know how to move. I'm gonna give that to you. I can't say your way. You definitely know how to move.
His family members have since stepped forward publicly to confirm that he has indeed passed away. The devastating news was also echoed by OTF's Duty Low, who took to Instagram to share that Bayzoo had been taken off life support in the early morning hours, between 2 and 3 a.m. According to several sources, his loved ones made the painful decision to remove him from life support after it became clear that there was no hope of recovery. In the wake of his death, numerous posts, some dissed the deceased Thf Bayzoo, and some pay tributes and reflections.
Jeez, do they just take you off life support, If you hit that quick, or you leave a nigga on life support for like a week or something? Like, what happens?
Have poured in across social media. His ops, Lil Zay Osama, Lil Deuce, Scoom, and them guys, and all their affiliates and friends actually seems happy, and they even trolling Bayzoo's death. May Thf Bayzoo rest in peace. May his family find comfort in their memories and strengthen one another as they navigate this unimaginable grief. Rest easy, Bayzoo. Gone but not forgotten. I remember it was like yesterday when Melly 051 and Thf Bayzoo had FaceTime Live. It's being reported that Thf Bayzoo was struck multiple times and left in critical condition, barely hanging on. From what's been said, he was only still with us because of the life.
No, it's a bad year for OTF, bro. Like, it's a bad year for OTF. They done lost so many people getting knocked off. Lil Durk knocked off. Duty Load getting popped. Like, so much shit's popping off.
Support machines keeping him alive. His body had already endured too much, losing a tremendous amount of blood from those devastating wounds.
Left him on the floor too long.
Eventually, his family, faced with the most painful decision anyone can make, chose to let him rest, to release him from his suffering and allow him to find peace in the next life. Prayers go out to his family, his children, his close friends, and even to those brothers who were out there with him that day. Whether people knew him personally or only through the music and stories, this one hit hard. Call it emotional, call it lame if you want. But honestly, this loss felt like a...
Bro, he died from losing too much blood. That means he was on the floor for too long, He was on the floor too long, They could have picked him up, They just needed to bring him to the hospital. Not that they could have, the ambulance needed to do a better job coming up.
Punch straight to the chest. As someone who's lived in the city their whole life, you learn quickly that survival takes constant awareness. You've got to keep your head on a swivel at all times, especially in places like Little Village. If you know, you know. That's not somewhere you can move loosely. It's one of those no-fly zones where danger feels close even when you can't see it. Truth is, a lot of the city feels that way now. But above everything, I just want to send my deepest condolences to the family of Thf Bayzoo. Beyond being...
So right now, how the police is acting and the government shut down and everything going crazy. Right now is not the time to be getting shot, real shit, We need to calm down on the shootings, and getting shot, because the government shut down right now, They taking their time. They really ain't getting paid. They do this for the money, So hopefully the ambulance is getting there on time, They actually do this to save lives, And the more bodies that they pick up that they could have saved, hopefully they take it as yo, we could have saved this person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You could have saved them. He lost too much blood. You took too long. You didn't put down the muffin quick enough. You didn't, whatever you was doing, you took your time.
A well-known name in the streets, he was still somebody's son, brother, and friend. He was a human being with people who loved him. May he rest in power. Reports say that on the day everything went down, Bayzoo was picking up car parts for a whip, just handling regular business. Out of nowhere, people allegedly stalked him, waited, and then opened fire. It's heartbreaking how quickly an ordinary day can turn tragic. When the news first started circulating that he'd passed last night, it caught a lot of us completely off guard. Bayzoo wasn't just another name, he was part of the foundation of the drill scene. One of those figures who'd been around for years and helped shape the culture. Hearing that he'd been taken out felt unreal. The reports that he'd been hit with rifle rounds made it clear that his injuries were severe. And even though those closest to him were holding on to hope, deep down most knew that survival was unlikely. People close to the situation, including Melly, Yarmel Williams, known as Melly the Gravedigger, have been saying that there's some serious snake activity going on the west side. And honestly, that doesn't sound far-fetched. The city's tension runs deep, and those street dynamics have been around for a long time. It's tough because a lot of the THF members are older now, late 20s and up, grown men who've already seen enough of that life. They're not out here chasing beef every day. But they've been at odds with DMG, a crew made up mostly of younger YNs, 18 to 25 years old.
DMG?
And those young dudes, they move differently. Many of them feel like they've got nothing to lose, nothing to live for, except the...
Nah, this ain't DMG work. This ain't DMG work right here, Dundada.
...streets and the next move they make. For them, it's constant...
DMG, Dundada?
No.
DMG sliding like that, Dundada? Let me find out DMG sliding like that.
...constant risk. Then you've got crews like Lil Zay's, known to be super savages, making the situation even more volatile. It's a cycle that never seems to stop. Older heads trying to find peace while the younger generation dives even deeper into chaos. At the end of the day, another life is gone, another family is mourning, and another piece of Chicago's history just turned into a memory. Whether you knew Bayzoo personally or only through music, you could feel his presence. And now, even in death, his name will continue to echo through the city, a reminder of what's been lost and what continues to be at stake out here. Rest in peace and power, Thf Bayzoo. Gone too soon, but never forgotten. Just a few months back, the city was already mourning the loss of Lil Scoom Deuce, who was reportedly shot more than 20 times in broad daylight. That alone shook people up. Deuce wasn't just anybody. He was known to be Lil Zay Osama's best friend, someone who was always right there beside him. The streets talked heavy about that one, and it didn't take long before rumors and claims started to fly. Not long after, Lil Zay Osama's ex went public, saying that Thf Bayzoo's death was payback. Revenge for Man from BBC, who had been killed earlier over whispers and street rumors that he was somehow involved in the death of THF-TP. It's a never-ending loop of retaliation. One loss leading to another, one name avenged and another name added to the list. After Deuce was killed, the internet got ugly fast.
I bet they named 3 clicks, Dandada. Like, can we at least, can you shim it down to 2, Dandada? Like 3 clicks, Dandada. You could name like 4 clicks, Dandada. You know what I'm saying? Like 4, like, come on, bro. How many clicks? Like, dogs.
Members and affiliates from THF, OTF, and a few other groups, known enemies, mocked and trolled his death online, turning tragedy into fuel for more hate. But before all this chaos broke out, there actually wasn't that much bad blood. In fact, Lil Zay Osama and some of those same dudes used to be on good terms. Things only started to fall apart after an incident where Lil Zay's watch got stolen, a situation that sparked tension and split alliances. What started as minor drama turned into full-blown war, and from there, everything just escalated until it reached a point of no return. Looking back now, it's clear to many that Thf Bayzoo should have left Chicago a long time ago. He had the name, the connections, and the chance to move away from all this. People close to him even said he used to talk about wanting to leave the streets behind, to live somewhere peaceful, maybe start a new life away from the madness. But sometimes the streets hold you in place, even when you're trying to break free. Anyone who remembers that 051 Melly and Thf Bayzoo Instagram Live knows how real that moment was, full of energy, street respect, and tension all at once. Those lives were legendary in their own way, showing 2 personalities who carried weight in their sections of the city.
I have a very active family, and it can be hectic at times juggling after-school activities and...
Hectic.
It's crazy because not too long ago, someone even spotted Bayzoo at a peace rally organized by Muslims, an event focused on ending gun violence against children in Chicago. That alone showed he wasn't blind to what was happening around him. He knew the pain the city was carrying. He knew how wicked they'd gotten. Then the news hit social media. Duty Low confirmed on Instagram that Bayzoo had passed. Seeing that post, people started reacting instantly. For a lot of folks, it didn't feel real. Rest up, Big Zoo, they said. He was one of the originals. That's the part that hurts most, realizing that a whole generation of names, the ones who came up during the early drill era, are gone now. One by one, they've been taken out, leaving behind stories, memories, and broken families. And it's wild how people compare legacies. Some will tell you Lil Durk was trying too hard to still be accepted by the street crowd, even after finding success. They say he threw his life away chasing validation, and until his current case is decided, nobody really knows how that story will end. Others argue that Chief Keef, Sosa, is the real GOAT of Chicago because he moved away, stayed out of trouble, and managed to live his life quietly out of state. Keef separated himself from the madness, and because of that, he's still alive and thriving. In a city like Chicago, that alone makes you a survivor, if not a legend. Meanwhile, as the dust settles, the official reports still haven't publicly confirmed Bayzoo's death, at least not through formal news outlets. Some people say they saw posts online, others saw people celebrating, but without a verified statement, a few were still holding out hope it wasn't true. Unfortunately, all signs point to the worst. Damn, Thf Bayzoo. Just the other day, he was popping it on live, full of energy, laughing, talking like he always did. And now this. Life moves crazy fast in Chicago. One minute you're vibing online, and the next, news breaks that you've been caught out of bounds. Prayers up for his family, for his kids, and for everyone who really loved him. Losing Thf Bayzoo hits heavy, not just because of who he was, but because this story, this exact story, keeps repeating. The same city, the same cycle, the same pain. These guys never move away. They stay in Chicago in the same environments they grew up in, And too often, that decision becomes their downfall. I've been watching this scene for years now, and the pattern hasn't changed. The faces
more or less the data. Once Lil Durk got knocked off, it was like a downhill recline for everybody in OTF and everybody think the data. When Durk was straight the data, they was all straight the data. It seemed like once he got knocked off, they started. You know what I'm saying? They started like they didn't know what to do. The data. They started doing crazy things the data because they feel like they probably was going to go back to the mud, go back broke, go back this. So they started wilding out the data, them wilding out. The data they lost control the data, and then some people went back to the hood just being normal. The data Bayzoo wanted to be normal, want to go to auto parts, but you can't go to the auto parts, bro. Like you should just send them dudes to the auto parts.
change, but the outcome stays the same. You look around and realize only a handful of the old heads are even still around. Lil Durk, E-Dog, Wooski, Shawty Hit, Black Mob, NLMB Cairo, EBK Juvie, Big Mike, Wooski's brother, Boss Top. That's basically it. A few survivors and a long list of fallen names, and even with them, the future isn't promised. If Durk somehow makes it through the RICO situation he's facing, hopefully he takes it as a sign to walk away from the streets completely. Because let's be real, very few people ever retire from that life. They either die young or end up doing life. It's sad, but the truth is the street's been dead. There's no loyalty, no structure left, and anybody can line you up at any moment. The same people who dap you up today could make that phone call tomorrow. They say Bayzoo thought he was safe being out west, thinking he could move around freely because he wasn't on an op block. But that's actually where it's more dangerous.
It got crazy. It's not even an op block. The whole Chicago's a op state. The data. Stay away. The data. You're too big. The data.
On turf, around people who don't owe you loyalty, is a setup waiting to happen. You don't know the area, you don't know who's watching, and one wrong move can get you caught. Even SN mentioned before that there are deeper ties between the South Side and the West Side that most folks don't know about. Connections that run quiet but deep. And that's exactly the kind of hidden link that can catch someone slipping. All it takes is one phone call. He's over here. And before you know it, it's too late. That's exactly how it happened with FBG Cash. And before that, FBG Duck. No matter how much experience you've got, you have to stay on point when you're outside your own section. When you're away from your hood, you're more vulnerable. No safe zone, no allies watching your back. And at 35 years old, a lot of people thought Bayzoo was done with all that he was out the way.
Facts, Dada. He could have stood in Georgia. You should have just stood out the way, Dada. Like, he went back to the hood. To be with the hood dudes and be involved in everything that's going on in the hood, Dada. You already made it, Dada. Like,
way, letting the younger generation handle the streets while he focused on something different. But he stayed too tapped in, too connected to the politics, and it cost him. Crazy thing is, Bayzoo once told Melly that he had some barracudas out west, meaning he knew there were snakes and sharks moving around out there. He saw the danger. He wasn't blind to it. But in Chicago, even knowing the risks doesn't always save you. Sometimes it feels like we've time traveled back to the 2011-2017 drill era, with the same names, same clicks, same heartbreaks all over again. The BDs, OTF, THF, O-Block, Lamron, Taytown, have been taking heavy losses lately. The names speak for themselves. Munaduke Block, Youngin, NLMB, J-Dog, Domo 600, and now Thf Bayzoo, Trigger Happy Family, all gone within just a few months. It hasn't been a good year for the BDs, and honestly, it's hard to watch. These were legends of the drill movement, people who survived the deadliest years of the BD versus GD war, only to get caught slipping years later.
Seems like everybody got their day, Dada. It seems like every damn, Dada. Like they went crazy on the GDs, Dada. Now it's the BDs' turn, Dada, and it's good. Like you could see, Dada, how it's like a fucking domino effect. Ever since Durk got knocked off, a domino effect.
When things were supposed to calm down. Chicago is a death trap, plain and simple. Once you make it out, you've got to leave for good. there's nothing left to prove. Zoo had the respect, the name, the status. He should have been in the Cali Hills, feet kicked up, enjoying life, watching his kids grow, reminiscing on what he survived. Instead, he's gone, checkmated, as people say, reunited with Melly and countless others who've left this world too early. Life is unpredictable like that. One day you're here, one day you're gone. But one thing's for sure, Thf Bayzoo will always be remembered. His story is a reflection of Chicago's story, full of talent, pain, loyalty, betrayal, and tragedy, all intertwined. Bayzoo, you were one of the originals, and your name will echo forever through the city that raised you and took you at the same time. News spread fast across social media after Duty Low confirmed on Instagram that Thf Bayzoo has passed away. Fans, friends, and people from all over the city are mourning yet another loss from a generation that shaped Chicago's drill movement. Rest in peace, Thf Bayzoo. Many are still asking what's happening in Chicago. Why so many from the THF circle have lost their lives on the west side, from THF-TP to now Bayzoo. Each time it happens, people online say the same thing. Why don't they just leave? But those who've lived it know it isn't that simple.
Mike Capel here, Patriot Software's founder. My second grade teacher.
Get crazy, Dundada.
They can walk away. For many, the city isn't just home. It's identity, family, and history all in one. From the outside, it's easy to say what you would have done. Inside that reality, it's a lot harder. Some believe Bayzoo's death may be connected to earlier tensions involving Lil Scoom Deuce and long-standing rivalries among younger crews. Nothing official.
Nah, ain't nobody, you can't say that either. Bayzoo knew, like, it's easy to say something because we're on the outside, yeah, but Bayzoo, look, if new tension is growing, right, and this new beef, what about everything that happened in the past? You gotta worry, all right, so you're not even worried about the shit that's happened in the past. New beef is occurring, you're worried about that. You gotta be like, yo, you know what, what about all this? You don't know how people mind is, It's like FIBJ, man, he trying to go on old block, everybody not okay with that, you can't be up in old block, so he's not even gonna be around it, shit. Wrong person catch him, it's a wrap.
Has been confirmed, but people in the community can feel the weight of a cycle that never seems to end. What started years ago as neighborhood conflicts has turned into an ongoing chain of retaliation that keeps swallowing new names. Observers have pointed out that the street environment has only become more dangerous as new generations, crews like YNs, DMG, BVC, 6300, BTBG, grow up with fewer boundaries and more firepower. Older figures such as Bayzoo, once viewed as respected veterans, often find themselves caught between trying to step away and still being tied to unfinished street politics. Those who follow the movement remember Bayzoo not just for headlines, but for his energy, his voice on live streams, and his long history alongside OTF. He reached a level many never do: music money, recognition, travel, and respect. In another world, that could have been his exit route. But Chicago can be unforgiving. One moment of being in the wrong place, one rumor, one misunderstanding, and everything can change. People online are now reflecting on what might have been. If he'd left when the spotlight was on him, maybe he could have built a new life far from the violence. He was close to 40, a milestone many from his background never see, and had already achieved things most street artists dream of. Still, as one commenter wrote, no king rules forever. The reality is harsh. When you're successful in Chicago's street scene, survival isn't guaranteed. The same fame that brings money also brings attention, envy, and risk. Veterans like Durk, Keith, and others who moved away early are.
They took Zoo out the game, They took Zoo out the game, GG. Shit crazy,
Rare examples of making it out alive and staying clear of trouble. For now, what's left is grief. Another name gone. Another family left behind. Another reminder that even the strongest can fall when the streets never truly sleep. R.I.P. Thf Bayzoo, a Chicago original. May his loved ones find peace, and may the city someday find a way to break this endless circle. The streets can't save anyone's soul. Only God can. For Muslims, salvation is through Allah's mercy. For Christians, through Jesus Christ. And for anyone seeking peace through spirituality, it begins with doing right, turning inward, and staying prayerful. Repent and believe the gospel. Mark 1:15, I am the way, the truth, and the life. John 14:6. When someone like Thf Bayzoo passes, people naturally look for reasons, trying to connect it to old beefs or past events. But in truth, no one really knows. Bayzoo had been active in Chicago's streets for nearly 2 decades, and in that time made both allies and enemies. What's clear is that another respected figure from the South Side is gone, and another family is grieving. Instead of chasing rumors, the better path is reflection. Why do these cycles keep repeating? What can younger ones learn from it? How can we find peace before it's too late? Whether you believe in Allah, in Jesus, or in a broader sense of spirituality, the message stays the same.
The new monster menu is now at Burger King.
Next car insurance.
It got real, the Thf Bayzoo! Not Bayzoo, the Thf, not Mr. Bayzoo, the Thf, like, shit, like, Melly, but Melly was about to get your ass, though. I can't lie, though, so, but niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace to Bayzoo and comfort to everyone affected by his loss. May his story remind others that it's never too late to change direction and look for peace. No matter how anyone spins it, the reality remains the same. Another life lost, another name gone, another reminder of how deep the pain in the city runs. It's not just about music or fame. It's about real people, real families, real consequences. Rest in peace, Thf Bayzoo.
It's a bad year for OTF, GG. It's a bad year, the Thf, for OTF, the Thf. Straight up, the Thf. Like this dude, the Thf, this dude, Zoo, the Thf. Damn, Zoo. Niggas, damn, Zoo, the Thf.
I'm coming though, man. Niggas say I'm out here in the trenches, tank top on. You know, I had to put the tank on for the ass. You know, guess that tank top wearing off, huh? Broke ass niggas. I don't even pop it like this. I ain't pop it enough, you hear me? I ain't ducking shit but the feds and death, you hear me? You know what's going on, man.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why you say that, the Thf.
Hit that again, Wow. Let them hit that bitch. Let them hit that. Hold on. Let them hit that bitch. That shit hot, yeah. That shit hot, yeah. That shit hot, that boy, hey, yeah. Y'all about to stop playing these Rick down to the floor, man. That why forever, man. Head to the toe. Troublemaker. Double trouble forever, man.
2 days on the Rick and Smiley, man.
And we got Big Bro on the phone.
Rick
man.
up top, man.
Big Bro. Bankroll Records, ATM shit.
You know what's going on.
Fuck is you talking about? Look, this is how we coming. THF of death, just like that.
All right, Sergeant Hines, third number 3280. It's October 31st, 2017. Approximately 16:35 hours. I'm here with
Collier.
Yeah, first. Hold on. You have a call? Okay. You're messing me up now. First name? ID number?
2014 1107
Mr. Collier, you were involved in an incident up here on 3 Frank earlier today. Care to give me details on that incident?
I wasn't involved with the incident.
Okay. Do you have any injuries as a result of this incident?
None at all.
Do you want to request protective custody as a result of this incident? You want to press charges against anybody?
Yes, sir.
You going to sign a complaint refusal form?
I'm refusing.
Saying you don't want to press charges against anyone?
Yo, if you over there, the Thf, rapping with the biggest rapper, the Thf, don't go back to the hood, the Thf. Even, like, don't go, if shit don't go well, the Thf, if shit don't think, and you active, the Thf, don't go back to the hood, the Thf is not going to help you, GG.
Okay, you're going to sign one?
Yep.
Okay, did you receive medical attention?
Yep.
Okay, did you sign a refusal for medical attention?
Yep.
Anything else you want to add to this video before I end recording?
Not at all.
Sergeant Hine, 3280, ending recording.
You're not normal, bro. Like he was already around King Von, around Durk, around these people.
Wow.
I ain't gonna care. Years old. You with the game? You with the game? Huh? Game? Y'all all type of shit, man. I don't even know how to throw the wires up. How you throw all that? Come on, y'all type of shit. Come on, don't start that. Y'all all type of shit now, man. Man, stop that, man. We're gonna keep it real. We ain't all type of shit. Touch Buddy, 757. What else y'all is, gang? That's gang now. All them gang now. That's gang on my ass, man. Y'all might still go up north and recruit.
He should never been in the hood after
Nah,
this
see, that's
video.
what I'm saying to you. You can't say that because it was y'all was just before you still y'all was just Dog Pound, The Foggy, Brain Dead. All of them was in this video. This ain't what you want. I had everybody in that video. Stop that, man. Who the sick clicked up with? Yes, you would. Well, I'm telling you. Hey, look, we don't want to be real, for we ain't gonna be on here not being real, bro. I just said before you went to jail, bro. False accusations. Y'all got that bad though. Man, listen, before you went to jail, now if you came home, you might ain't with all of them. But that's what I'm saying. Before you was jail, block that you just said, besides probably certain individuals, we don't do no clicking, boy, on cars. That was the outside looking in. That's what y'all thought. That's why y'all picked up with everybody.
Light.
Shit, they whatever the fuck about movies, man. Don't backdoor some of the you can't say, all right, you can't say Jaro and Young Money been 10 years. You can't say 35th. 35th, you said 757. Locked in. That's the only block, but all the other shit. 35th? How 35th wasn't? 35th was nobody's 2011-12, man. Man, you can't say that. They know that. That's to you. That's to you. Right. What you on though, gang? I don't know shit. I'm chilling, man. You ain't getting off the wood today, bro. Yeah, and then I'm finna too. They smile and shit, bro. I'm funny to you, bro. Cause you keep asking what I'm on, man. I'm chilling, man. I can't be happy. That's what I'm gonna be. I'm always happy. You always be smiling, bro. All right, get your ass converted together, man. Man, get your goof out of here, man. Hell no. I'm bored, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm dry, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm finna move to Mexico, man. Start a new life, bro. I'm scared. Oh, no, I ain't never moving out of Chicago. Oh, yeah. I love it here. Make it here. You said make it here. Sure. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it to 100 years. Sure. I'm gonna be one of the last ones standing. Yeah, you know how to move. Duck that taco. No, I ain't ducking my taco. Just say you said it right the first time. I know how to move. I ain't ducking my taco. You know how to move. Right, I'm gonna give that to you. I can't say your way. You definitely know how to move. I'm seeing what I want to be seen. Shoot that money, man. Ain't nobody gambling today. Let's play cards. You don't even play cards, bro. You won't even play cards in the camera, so don't tell me to play cards. All right. Hey, yo, your dick on my lap was fucking great. I don't suck folks' dick. What's funny, huh? Look, you looking at it now. You could go follow up. Chill thirst ass out there. You chase this shit. No, I'll be blocking fans. Yeah, you go chase this shit, boy. Well, I'll be blocking them when they say shit. Why I on 4-6 shit? Like you right here, what's his name? King Chaos. He talking about Melly, it's your turn. I'm blocking. Big Wise. Why on 4-6 shit? On Photo Gray, you got my shit busted, boy. Anytime I'm tweaking with the op. Well, hell no, you ain't gonna be saying no YM 4-6 shit, man. We just cooler right now. We ain't no more YM 4-6 shit. Why you do that? Merchants, y'all don't want me on y'all side. Man, I don't want you on my side, dude. Man. Man, I don't want you on my side. That's why your homie don't be trying to play MC card, you hear me? See, that's the thing. I can't pull no MC card and I ain't MC. I'm beating. Now, I don't pull that card in there either. You hear that? I don't pull that card either. I'm what I am. I'm getting money. I'm a real PD. That's what. Man, listen, you know what they going to hear. You know what they do with, man. I ain't with nobody, you know. I ain't with all these blind friends, bro. Niggas, man. Who is that, bro? Nah, I ain't with them. I'm with a few families. He said they sauce for you, they busting jugs. Yeah. So I'm trying to listen to the background, listen to names, man. Go on with that shit, man. I see you holding your head like, oh, I know that. You don't know that name, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm drunk. I'm just tweaking with you. I ain't got shit else to do. They put everything else on live. Y'all try to get me a story. Nah, you can't say y'all. Yeah, that was good ass weed, bro. Hollywood dizzy. Get my dick out your mouth. What she say to you? She say shit to me. She just steady calm. Yeah. That ain't no real page, bro. A lot of these pages ain't no real page. I'm talking about T.H. Who just real crew? T.H. No more. Who said that?
These dudes is wild.
You gotta go up with some zoo walk 2 times.
They playing with their life. You're not supposed to get
That's a lot of that, man. He got Pac on his ass ain't like that, man. That's a fan, man. He got Thf and he got Pac on his cover. I can't even see who all on it.
There's something bad here.
You got my shit litty, Melly. I swear to God, you the rebanks. You sound the word, grade dick. Nah, they don't call me none of that shit. Man. I'm tired. I'm tired of this couch guy while I've been going. I'm tired of this shit, man. You right. I ain't none of that, bro. You right. I know you ain't none of that. I ain't none of that shit. I'll smack whoever it is behind you talking crazy. Ain't nobody I can merch there. Whoever they is. Huh? I can merch their ass nigga who got seen in public. Oh, the one that talking? No, they have. Only one other homies, my OV's homies. Yo, OV's homies? Yeah. Y'all make my head hurt this shit, man. Them really family members, right? All the way on Risky Road, all in the harness. Y'all on my son. Why is you lying talking about Risky Road? Out west, in the south suburbs, rocking with y'all in jail, they ass fans. How did y'all get? You can't say no out west, folks. You can't say out west. Blocks out west, what y'all? You gonna lie? Oh, out west, period, no block. So many goofies in road. My homie up from out west with y'all. Don't even know what's going on. Oh, no, and the West ain't ride with me down one time. I was fighting niggas from out west. I'm cute because of you. They say you they home. I don't even know half of them people out here. What did you just fight with you just in there? But you had like 2 fights. You out your mind. Oh, you told me when I was in there with you? Yeah, I was having a fight. I just had a fight that day when you seen me. When you said don't come outside, come out my cell, got your damn man. I play cards on the phone all day, every day. That's all I do. That's why you lying. I don't know who told you that. You said get your house going. See, now you lying. Carl, I heard that, bro. I told you that. Man, I got jumped on in that one time, bro. And that's when I went on D-Pod on Max. C or Deep C-Pod. Y'all roll twin, though. Beat the skin off his. My mama, he asked by himself. He said, what? He said he had you by himself to the fans. No, he. Ain't no fans jumping. Ain't no fans jumping. That fight shit. He ain't have anybody. He's supposed to be rolled for. I get a no-out policy on my deck, for just like when I went on somebody's deck. Like had a no-out policy. You don't run shit. Say you know that. I had a no-out policy on my deck. Bring that bullshit to 9. Who? I couldn't come to 9. I was trying to get to 9. All your homies was trying to get to 10. Why you trying to get to 9? Yeah, that's when I felt though. I was trying to go to 9, but everybody was at 10. But I was trying to get to 9.
Yeah, they was all reporting holes, so they would be stacked their deck on 10. We wouldn't have that shit in 9.
Man, shit. Man, listen. You too.
Y'all got fans.
So who's going to the hole, man? Man, you can't say y'all. Y'all got the fans in that. Who?
I got fans. I got fans, black homies, all that shit. Put my fans in, man. They think the only crumbles there, you? Just like you.
You lying your ass. No good. Stop lying.
Snake I tell you about this, bro. Snake ain't beat nobody else, bro. Anybody get whooped in
look. Snake don't beat no ass. He beat in public. Period. Just because it ain't y'all ain't doing y'all shit.
Who asked you whoop, bro?
On my
Snake straight playing city sports, bro. Whoop.
Hey, look, he dead now. Listen, that man dead. Look, that man got a count. On my mama, that man has a count out here. You got a count out here. I just put on that lady. You got a count out here.
Subliminal internet just like y'all, man. Count out here, bro. That's when I beat real, man.
All right, look, now you fraud.
I mercy on my dead homie, man.
We grown, man. We grown. What I tell you about the disrespectful? We just
I ain't disrespecting that man. He went out and beat no for real. What's disrespectful?
All right, man. Listen, look. That man, hey, look. Shorty is Shorty, though. But look, ask Shorty when he was in the field. Shorty didn't want to even come out his cell when he was in the field. Polaroski, all them acting crump, leave your little homie alone.
You let that man lie, man, knowing he was lying, man. That man ain't paid up.
Crump ain't have to tell me that, dude. Crump ain't on the I know the feds. I know everybody. I know a lot of people running from Who? They ain't say pay him. I said they was ask him not to whoop who. Your little homie.
Muda.
Yeah.
Crump ass trying to kick with Muda in the feds, man.
He think he's trying to kick with that little ass boy. Be for real.
Y'all crazy, bro.
You ain't gonna get that. You ain't been trying to take that. You ain't been trying to take that from me, man.
Y'all got internet fool, bro. I hate that shit, bro. They real, I believe y'all too.
Internet fool? Who got the internet fool?
A lot of y'all.
No, who a lot? Say who? Cause I don't got the internet fool.
You don't be doing no line though. You don't do no flies, man. Stop that shit, man.
Alright, so I ain't got the internet fool. Don't say it. A few folks might have, but the few on names they say they ain't got the internet fool. We gonna keep fool. Man, look, I'm not gonna be saying names on here, man, who ain't got the internet fool. That's basically
niggas get on the street. You know when niggas be front of their mood, don't even be saying shit. You don't even be checking on them. That's bitch shit.
Man, I tell if I feel like my
telling you like, man, why is your homie friend on the internet? I ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't got nothing to do with me.
I don't think that. That shit I was doing. That shit I was doing in 2011, 2010. I was doing it.
Oh God, look, this the fans be looking for. They be looking for me to implicate myself on what I'm doing out here, so they can get me cooked. Everything I say I do, I'm getting on YouTube. All that. I'm gonna let them believe what they want to believe. All that. Oh, you was quiet when woo was here, bro. I'm not gonna be arguing with what I did to nobody, man. I'm for them. That's clown shit.
Here's something most drivers don't know. The older
your
car, the cheaper your insurance should be.
Not Bayzoo.
Why we even talk about that right now? Because I ain't trying to talk about it.
Bro, like, y'all don't know. Y'all fucking cook, bro. Doing that's not you. But certain individuals they be doing, bro. That's publicity, man. You ain't finna get paid doing this shit.
You shouldn't give them time of day, then, nigga.
Man, I'm with all that.
See what I'm saying? You give in.
You press easy, you know that.
Hey, look, I don't be paying no attention. So you think they got me on, I don't want to be saying shit about who gives. They say I don't even listen. I don't even read half the comments.
Stop that, man. Here you go, big boss.
She told you mad. So he say you mad.
All right, big boss, man.
I ain't the boss, man.
Hey, Hollywood, this you want to suck? On photo, I got fresh meat for your little thought ass. Let me see how you look. I bet your little ass smoke. I'm going live with Hollywood Dizzy next, man. That eating hella cock.
Stop playing my.
You don't even know that goofy ass. I want to paint her face. Look how thirsty the fans be.
Just don't why Memo be fronting this shit. He ain't gonna comment. Listen, he don't laugh. He ain't gonna comment about dude on that be fronting this shit. He don't want to seem like he sneak this. He ain't gonna say nothing. He just gonna who? They ask why Shorty be fronting this shit. I don't know about nobody but my niggas, bro. I'm front of the What's the shit code? Huh? I don't know why nobody doing nothing. If my is doing something, I'm gonna direct the issue. Fuck else, whatever they doing, I don't know about no food. Shorty in his glow, he doing his. They mad? They be hating on me, man. I'm for they be hating on me, bro. You said he in his glow? Yeah, he in his glow. Memo doing this shit. He getting his own name up. What?
That shit, it's for the, hey, it is what it is. You got taking the lead and shit.
We love that. Now for a double that's been sleeping under a rock, man, what's y'all name, man?
Man, I'm TTB Pone, man. 39th Lake Park.
That's it, man.
New School Valley, on far away on money.
Young Money, man. They in the building. Real you know, a lot of more been screaming about y'all to get y'all on here. A lot.
Salute, Vic. Salute, Dundada. We over here. Dundada's crazy. Dundada's crazy work how they did him, Dundada. But he should have known better, Dundada. He told Melly, Dundada, he knew better, so he should have known better, Dundada. That's offending.
That's how free Durk and Vaughn. Free them niggas though.
Mama's car in 8th grade, bro.
See, you lying. I want to drive my mama's car. I
want to drive y'all. That's the grammar school driving y'all mama's car. The whole Young Money was bitches and basketball. Hold on, who forced y'all?
I still play basketball.
Hey Melly, who forced y'all in this shit?
Who? Who the reason why we play with guns?
Who forced y'all in this shit?
Y'all the first people to do it.
Lessons we can learn from the story of Thf Bayzoo. The first lesson: the streets can't save you; they can only consume you.
Can't run back to the streets, Dundada, when you're done, GG. Can't run back to the streets, GG. But, you know, shit wild crazy, Dundada. But let's get right, Dundada. Your boy King AK, he says he brings it down real nice and fast and calmly, and he's gonna say everything. He's gonna tell it all.
Three, 4 in the morning, bro. They did the same thing that they did with King Von. If you check the autopsy report, King Von Ben had died, bro. But they was saying, you know, I don't know if they do this because they want the family to mourn first before the world or whatever, but they basically did the same thing that they were doing with Von. Comment talking about he not dead, bro. Yes, he was, bro. So I know y'all ain't living under a rock. Lil Durk, OTF affiliate, Thf Bayzoo, originally known as OTF Baby. He was shot and killed, right? I'm hearing all type of ridiculous stories. I'm hearing the people who was shot with him was innocent. I'm hearing he was in a shootout. And of course, the internet got their suspect. One group of people decided they wanted to post Bayzoo was dead before it even really hit. So it leads speculation, and some circles would say, y'all did it. Now, I'm not going to say the name of this group of people, but I just don't understand why they were so thirsty to break the news to the world when all they do is make you hot. First of all, rest in peace to Thf Bayzoo, man. A lot of people, they thought I was going to troll him. Even though if I died, I know he would have hopped on IG and trolled me all year. Look, you bloggers, see what happened to dude, and whoop, whoop, whoop. But I'm just a bigger man than that, you feel what I'm saying? The man was a father. The man had kids. And at the end of the day, if you don't do something, you don't celebrate it, bro. And to me, it just wasn't never that deep. Even though it almost got that deep, it just wasn't never that deep, you feel me? So I want to give my condolences to Thf Bayzoo. Rest in peace. I want to give my condolences to Thf Bayzoo kids and his family.
He was
and
wild
his
and big
friends.
mental. My boy, get to the point.
There was no reason for this dude to be back in Chicago, man. And I was telling
praying for your op.
He didn't last too long. What I highlighted to me was actually how important one man is in Lil Durk. Lil Durk kept that man alive, bro. And it's some funny shenanigans that be going on that west side. A lot of people were saying what Bayzoo doing over there. I don't think y'all really understand. The THF dudes be on the west like a mug. It's so known that if you go back to that live stream with 051 Melly, he said, I know y'all clicked up with the whole west. I know y'all got, stuff on the west. That's why I don't go to tops and bottles. I don't go nothing. I don't mess with nobody on the west side. So, because a lot of people thought THF just be in their hood. No, they don't. They be on the west more than they even be on their block. They be on their block, but it's like a lot of people. But when there ain't a lot of people, they all migrate over that west. So it was some west side business. Something happened the other day too that I was told it was something that happened, and this is the exact retaliation for what happened. Bayzoo been a target. They been could have got him, but something escalated this situation to where these group of dudes said we gonna get him right now. You feel me? A lot of people coming up with the conspiracies. Durk sacrificed Zoo. Man, I don't want to hear that, man. Oh, he the last one on the case, which is crazy how Durk is the last one still alive. Hella Benz was on the case, he did. Zoo was on the case, he did. Von was on the case, he did. But the case don't matter no more. And from what the knowledge that I have, I will tell y'all like this had nothing to do with nothing like that. A lot of people talk about Durk put a hit out on him. Man, how the hell he gonna do that, man? It's just you can't be sad for Zoo because he said multiple times he know he made his bed, he gonna lay in it. He said, "Don't cry for me. I know you live by the gun, you die by the gun." He said this numerous of times out of his mouth. So should nobody be sad for him? Of course, death is sad, but he spoke this. I'm not sad. I'm just more disappointed because I think we all kind of knew when Durk got locked up and Zoo, for some whatever reason, went back to them trenches, this was going to happen. Going back and forth with Zoo, one thing that pissed me off was, because I'm arrogant too, and I was saying crazy stuff too, but the thing that I didn't like about Zoo was he just...
That's how you know it's a thin line between love and hate. Look, he's sad, but he was beefing with him, There's a thin line between love and hate, You gotta watch it, You gotta watch that line, GG. That's a fact, And you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta just know your worth, You know that, you know what I'm saying? You're a trophy, They want you. You shouldn't be going places, You gotta stay more legit than ever. Stay coherent in the shadow. Stand on business, You know what I'm saying? You could have easily prevented the situation just by sending someone else to the order zone, and let them get the part that they were supposed to get, whatever the case may be. It's not a big deal to go get a part, You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay on business, Don't switch up how you moving. Don't switch up how you move. Don't switch up for nothing, Don't become normal just because your cousin's normal. Your cousin goes to the order part all the time and whatever the case may be. Nah, you're not your cousin. You're not this person. You're not that person, You gotta stay more aware, You was messing with King Von. You was messing with Durk. You was like, come on, like, you got tracks with a lot of people, So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay more aware than ever, though. So, GG's, remember, life got meaning. So act like it, move like it, stay more aware than ever, life's what you make it. You can't love it, you can't hate it. It's gonna be simply what you make it. We're standing more on business, You heard? God chose you because you knew you could trust you. You God's best kept secret. Just stay more aware than ever, That's just what it is, GG's. You heard, That's a fact, You heard? Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get acquainted with us on a daily. Be staying more aware than ever, And we're gonna stay more active, You heard? Shout out to everybody, Shout out to everybody who lost themselves, Shout out to everybody who got themselves, Remember, life got meaning, Stay clear with the shout out, stay more aware, GG. It's a fact, You heard? Ooh.